ever tried creating an AI avatar only for it to morph into a totally different character the next time you hit generate? 1 minute, it's smooth, polished. The next, it's like your digital twin had a full identity crisis. Imagine this: no matter how many times you change your avatar's clothes, switch up the scene, or throw them into a brand new universe, they always look the same: consistent, unmistakable, a digital character that never loses its identity. Stick around and I'll show you how to create AI avatars that stay perfectly consistent no matter the setting. Want your character to shine through every scene? Stay with me and I'll reveal the key to making it happen. So here I am in Piclumen. This is one of the best text to image generator out there. So it's on my list of just top 5 apps that I use to create my content. So here I am, and this is one of my avatars, and I copied the physical description and I put that in chat GPT. Now, the main thing you want to make sure of is that you have a base. What does your character look like? Does it look like you, or just a completely different character? You want to keep that same physical description for every text to image prompt that you generate. And if you don't know what you want your character to look like, ChatGPT will help you build one. So there I have my physical description: a beautiful African American woman in her 30s, natural curly afro hairstyle. She has smooth brown skin. So a physical description of me. Now I'm adding the clothing. She's wearing a blue ribbed shirt with long sleeves and a light blue jeans with black sneakers. And you can remix and change the clothing, change the location, all while keeping the same physical description in your prompt and just rearranging things. So once we have that in there, you can see I put she's standing in a modernly decorated living room, and I asked Chat GPT to give the living room a more descriptive, language. Because with these prompts, the more descriptive and precise you are, the better your avatars will come out. So descriptive, precise language is key. And again, if you need help, Chat GPT will help you to be more descriptive. There you can see I've asked ChatGPT to, write the living room descriptive, what time of day it was, the season, and just copy pasting that. And now I'm going to Piclumen and I'm going to input that. Now I'm going to show you the 2 best features in Piclumen to make your avatar look like you and to stay consistent. So we are going to take the prompt that we created, that we generated from ChatGPT, and gave that descriptive language. Also, Piglumen also has the prompt enhancement feature right there. You could use that to further add more, descriptive language to your prompt. So we are going to go to image reference first. And what this setting does is allow you to upload photos of yourself and give the system a reference for what they will generate your character to look like. And here you see I'm adjusting the strength of the picture. You can make it look less like you or more like you. Then the seed number, and this is very important too. If you want to keep your images looking the same, you are going to take the seed number from the image that you like the best, and you are going to, so here I'm going to one of my avatars. You are going to copy that number and you are going to put it in the slot where it says seed every time you generate a new avatar and you change up the clothing, you change up the hair, you change up the location. You are going to put that seed number in every one of the new images you want to create, and it will keep your avatar looking consistent. So save that number. It's already there in the system, but always remember to put that number in to keep your avatar looking the same. So here, the system generated for me the prompt that I put in. She's standing in a modernly decorated living room. What she's wearing, you can see it's spring outside, the sunlight is streaming in, and it just looks awesome. It looks realistic, and you get multiple generated image to choose from. So I'm going to show you guys how to generate another image, changing up the scene. This time I'm going to add in that she's standing in a garden, and I'm going to head on over to ChatGPT and write that descriptive prompt that I want. I also changed up her outfit, and I prefer to use ChatGPT to, generate all my prompts and just give me that descriptive language because I get the best results with ChatGPT. So there you can see the description of the garden. I'm just going to copy that, and I'm just going to input that the same physical description that always remains the same unless I want to change her hair or something. And I'm just going to add that in. Then same thing we did with the image reference, put that seed number in, and the system is going to generate another batch of image with her in a spring garden. There you can see that just looks so good. You see the background with the different flowers. She's wearing a different color top, but she looks the same. Each image generated, it might be slightly different. You can see the difference, maybe the top is like different, at the sleeves, the skirt is maybe longer or shorter, the hand placement is different, but the image looks consistent and looks the same. So now I'm going to show you. I'm going to copy that seed number and click on that pencil there and click remix. And I'm going to show you how the image would come out if I remove that descriptive language and leave it up to the system to generate the image of what the spring garden looks like. You're going to see the difference on why it's so important to add in that precise descriptive language to get exactly what you want, and so the system will know. So I'm just going to put she's standing in a garden, nothing about what kind of flowers I want, or you know if there's a bench or anything about that. I'm just going to put a garden and you guys will see the difference. So same thing as always, and I'm just going to do a batch of two with the seed number and the image reference. And there you can see this is the one without that descriptive, precise language. You can see there it looks, lackluster, looks kind of blah compared to the first batch where we put in that descriptive language that said the type of flowers that we wanted and, how we wanted everything to look. When you don't add those description in, it's going to generate its own version, and it's not going to come out, as beautiful, as vibrant as it would if you did the descriptions. So that those description to create in your avatar, when you change up the location, the scenes, the background, it just gives it that more like life feel when you add that language in. And I'm going to remove that descriptive living the descriptive living room and just put modernly decorated living room, and you will see the big difference. the pictures just look lackluster, you know, less lifelike when you don't tell the system exactly what you want. And there you can see it. It looks just blah than the first set. You see what I mean? Just blah. Not as pretty and just vibrant as the first set. So that's why it's so important to input every little detail that you want. And you have, you know, Chat GPT is just number one on my list for writing up the most amazing prompt. Piclumen also has the prompt feature where it can help you generate that descriptive language. So that is key to when you are creating your avatars. I'm gonna go back to the picture of the first one that we did of the modern decorated living room with the descriptive language. Here's the images without it, and it's just such a stark difference in the light and the vibrancy, the way it looks lifelike. So that's my most important tip when doing your avatars. The more descriptive, the more precise, the more, you know, clearer, you know, the colors, where she's standing, what she's wearing, what's in the background, what's the mood. And again, Chat GPT will help you with all of that. The better your images will come out. And here I changed the scenery. She's on a beach, you know, reading a book. And all I did was just input, you know, change up what she's wearing and just removed the setting and just went to Chat GPT and wrote a descriptive prompt, you know, for a beach. And that's the image that was generated, and everything looks consistent. So there you have it, guys. This is how I make all my images and just, you know, keep them looking consistent. I change up the background easily. I change up, you know, the setting, everything. And you can see the character of my boyfriend and his dog right there. And again, everything just looks consistent. It looks like me wherever, you know, I want her to be, whatever she's doing. I just keep it looking consistent. And it just gives you that, you know, that personal touch to, you know, that personal touch when creating your faceless content. There you have it. The secret to building an AI avatar that stays true no matter the outfit, the backdrop, or the platform. If this helped you level up your AI game, drop a like, hit subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you're building next.